So I wanted to do a video of my new Uber Jason mask that I just got from Crystal Lake Industries, owner by James Power. This thing is awesome. This is actually this is using my 3D model that he purchased. Had it 3D printed and then he molded it, cast it. He even did a really good job at smoothing it out. You can kind of see a good amount of how this thing looks pretty nice. And this one he did he has two different versions of two finishes. This one's the metallic chrome. He has another like polished setup, but that's his other one is more accurate to the movie. But this one I just wanted to go something different, and I'm actually very, very happy with how this came out, because yeah, just look at that thing. It's pretty cool. It's even scaled up to fit a larger head. I had it modeled to fit my head, so it's my head is 24.5 inches at the crown. So for us big guys, it should be good to fit. I'm loving how this thing looks. It just looks like metal. So he did a kick-ass job on it. It's held on with magnets, on these little sides. It's pretty sturdy. I believe it's fiberglass, I think. James can better explain that. I had forgot to tell him that I wanted the nose holes cut out on these before he had started it, but that's alright. It's not really a big deal. Maybe on the next one that I order, I'll have him cut those out. He even said that he'd be willing to, if I sent this back to him, to cut them out, but right now, I don't want to part with this thing. This thing is insane. It's symmetrical. The original one in the movie, that one was a hand sculpt, so it's not exactly symmetrical on both sides. But this, I wanted to be as exact symmetrical as it can be, because of my own OCD about things. So, unlike other sculpts, that are out there, this one is, 3D printed to be exact. I'd say probably the only issues that I have is maybe there's like a little bit of like air bubbles, I think, happened inside the casting. But, I'm still blown away by this, because even at a distance, it doesn't really matter. So, but yeah, hit up James Power from Crystal Lake Industries. He does an amazing job, and great communication. So feel free to hit him up. I even have the other Ubers that I'll show right now, so you can kind of get an idea of each one's variation. So these are the different variations of Ubers that are out there that I have. This is actually the miniature version of this guy, just full size printed, because I always print miniatures before I print full size, so I can find if there's any issues in it. But it came out pretty damn good, and it fits my dog, so that's even funnier. But yeah, it came out good, and you kind of get an idea of if the nose holes were cut out on this. But yeah, so this one is Darb Designs, his original sculpt. This one is from Fiberglass Masks. And I think they all look pretty sweet. Each one obviously has a different finish to it. This one has a little bit more shine than, say, this one. I think maybe this is just older, so the finish is kind of starting to wear off on it. But each one has its own unique look. This one is heavily based off of the video game, Uber Jason from the video game model, that, as you guys know, sadly we never got to play, but they did get, the teaser of it in-game for us to see. And if you've seen my other video, you know my stance about the whole issue that they couldn't release the Grendel map or Uber Jason. It's not our fault. It's not their fault. It's because of the lawsuit. You guys wouldn't want to get sued if you were in their shoes. So don't talk crap on them. They gave us an amazing game. Otherwise, we would have just been stuck with a Nintendo Jason game. This is the older sculpt, like I mentioned. Darb did a newer one that I'll be getting very soon. It's more accurate than this one, even though this one's still just as cool. And again, you can kind of see a little bit, it's sculpted, so you can see some sculpting kind of shapes into it. But again, it's still pretty awesome. I have it, so if I have it, I love it. And these things are awesome. But right now, I'm very much favoriting this guy because, it's my full-size thing, and I just love that reflection on it. It just, it looks awesome. So, yeah. And just for kicks, I also have this to compare. The first Uber that we were ever able to get. So, you can see the Uber has gone through some times. So not bad. But I'll be putting the info for James's mask, so you can order that one. This one, again, fiberglassmask.com. Bob, he's a great guy. He has a lot of great work. And as you can see, this one speaks for itself as well, too. They're all held by magnets, all in those little center things. So, magnets, bitch. I'd say this one is as light as possible. His new one, I would imagine, is just as light. It's a little bit bigger from what I'm told, so it'll be able to fit me. This one, doesn't fit me at the moment. This one fits me. This one's very tight. Yeah. So, yeah. So, again, Fiberglass Masks, Crystal Lake Industries, Darb Designs, Don Post. So I hope that helps you guys in making some selections. One final pass on this guy. So, yeah, guys, thanks very much. I'll be coming back again with another Jason X type item very soon. So I very much look forward to having that. Thanks, guys.